Yay! We are live! Hello, beautiful! Happy Goddess Temple Sunday! I am so glad to be here with you in now this new season, this new moon, beautiful energy that we are basking in. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, because we're about to turn it up. And if you want to ever come play with me live, the place to come to is... You want to come to Facebook or Instagram at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Hello, goddesses are gathering. Hello, goddess divine being 3-3. Yes, with the magical numbers. Peace and blessings, goddess. Grand rising, goddess Linda. Goddess Linda, do me a favor, please. Make sure that because I have a new setup right now, can you check for me that I'm broadcasting on the correct Facebook page? And it is not my personal page or something like that. It should say at the top, facebook.com/Abiola TV. Please make sure that I'm broadcasting on not a private group, that I'm broadcasting on the right page. All right. Please check for me and let me know in the comments. Hello, goddess. Ooh, J Luscious. Yes, J Luscious 73 is in the house. Goddess Lovely Ressa. Today we're going to be talking about intuition, tuning into your intuition, your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, being able to distinguish between your intuition and your fear voice and stand in your power and walk forward in this world. Yay, I see Goddess Damali in the house. Goddess Damali, do me a favor because I'm not seeing all the comments and everything. Make sure, please, that I'm on the correct page. It should not be my personal profile, which is dusty because I don't post over there. Okay, so Goddess Linda Mitchell says, yes, I am on the correct page. Okay, good. All right, we'll hit the share buttons and let's get this party started. All right, so I was having this conversation with this I've been getting to know all these incredible new goddesses who have signed up, answered the call, and have stepped up to sign up for the new Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab. Be seen, be heard, launch a movement. And I was having this conversation with someone who is, like you, a member of our tribe, member of our sisterhood. And I could tell that she was feeling like she needed to sign up. I was feeling like she needed to sign up, but I never tell anybody what my feelings are for them because we all have to walk our own path. And then when she finally registered and she let me know I'm in, I registered, and I was like, Spirit was telling me that you should. And she was like, Spirit was telling me that I should. But she was nervous and she was wavering. And so I wanted to just have a conversation because so often in every aspect of our lives, we are feeling guided toward doing something, or we are feeling guided toward not doing something or not being around someone or not being somewhere, and we ignore that guidance. We turn it off. A long time ago, this old man said to me, and I don't remember what the context was, but it was at Toastmasters. Anybody ever tried Toastmasters? Many years ago, like over 10 years ago, I went to Toastmasters, which helps you become more comfortable with speaking. And I don't remember what I was talking about, but I wasn't talking to him. I was talking about something that had happened, probably complaining about somebody did something or whatever. And he said, young lady, he said, let me tell you something that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And I'm like, he ain't going to, what you going to tell me that's I'm going to remember for the rest of my life? And here I am remembering it the rest of my life. He was like, very rarely does something happen to you without an indication prior to. He said, we just choose to ignore it. And he said, anything that happens to you, he said 9 times out of 10, you knew either you should have been doing it or you shouldn't have been doing it. You just chose to ignore your guidance. And I was like, well, thank you very much, sir. I'm going to continue my low level, low energy, low vibration conversation. Whatever, high vibe, positive guidance from the ancestors you try to give me right this minute. I'm not trying to hear right now. But when I later on was able to raise my vibration and tune into what this elder was teaching me, it was so spot on. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Let's begin with some gratitude and then get it going with our intuition. Who's down? Does that sound good? Hello, Goddess Shanice. Hello, Goddess Shanita. Yay. Hello. Yay. Goddess Julie is here and Goddess Judy. Happy Sunday. All right. Take the hand of the goddess to the left of you. Ooh, hello, goddess. Take the hand of the goddess to the right of you. Ooh, hello, goddess. And just tune in. Feel into this global, beautiful, powerful sisterhood as we stretch around the globe, as we in this beautiful new moon energy realize that we were given another opportunity. Oh my goodness, how fortunate are we? How blessed are we? How chosen are we? And we tune into that highest vibration, the vibration of appreciation, the vibration of good or God, the vibration of love. And we say, Mother, Father, God, thank you so very, very much for blessing us with this sacred sisterhood. Thank you so very much for guiding us to each other. Help us to continue to tune into our intuition and for reminding us that our intuition is your voice. Thank you for reminding us with every little step that we are not alone and how incredible. We are so very grateful that you chose us this day for continuing this journey. Please continue to guide us. Please continue to keep us. Please continue to hold us. And as always, I ask you to please guide my words and my actions. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? In your name, we say amen, ashe, and so it is. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. So I have a little bit of a different setup, so I can't read your comments like I usually can, but it's all good. I will see them. If I don't see them during the broadcast, I will see them afterward. Let's begin with just tuning in. Just type into the comments, I am tuned in and I am ready. I am tuned in and I am ready. I am tuned in and I am ready. Because that is how we want to begin any conversation about intuition. You know, our intuition is just our inner guidance. And as that amazing gentleman said to me so very long ago, that, you know, our inner guidance is always there for us. It's whether we choose to tune into it or tune it out. And if you're watching this on the replay, definitely still type it into the comments. This is how we make shift happen. We rearrange the molecules in our bodies. Life is not a spectator sport. It requires interaction from us. So type it into the comments. And if you're somewhere where you can say it out loud, say it out loud. And I want to remind you that although at times it can seem like it, none of us are walking alone. None of us are walking alone. As the late, great Maya Angelou said, you know, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And what did she mean by that? That each and every one of us, what? Right now, you looking at me on your screen, but I stand as 10,000. I got everybody with me. Who you have with you depends on your belief system. But I got ancestors over here, everybody, even the crazy grandfather. I love you, never met you, but I love you. You have my back. Thank you. I have saints over here. My mom's Catholic tradition. Yes, the saints help me. St. Thomas, helps me find things. St. Francis over here taking care of Annabelle. I have the saints having my back, right? I got ancestors that I have claimed, ancestors that are blood related, and ancestors that I've claimed. What? I got some Harriet Tubman energy up in here. Don't try me. Because I got Mother Harriet all up in here, right? I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And so how do you access that guidance? How do you access that wisdom on a daily basis? And how do you realize that it is yours to access? So I remember I was talking to a friend about, she was trying to find something, and I was like, ask the saints to help you. Ask your angels. I got them too. Angels, let me acknowledge you, right? Aunt Sylvie, I got you. Let me acknowledge you. I said, ask your angels to help you. And she was like, I don't want to bother the angels. She's like, I just lost my keys or my wallet or whatever it was. She's like, I don't want to bother the angels. They're doing their thing. And it's like, no, their thing is you. The thing that the universe is doing is you. The thing that the universe is doing is me. Like, how amazing is that? And so a lot of times, you may feel like, well, I don't want to pray for that or ask for that. That's too small, because they are busy. They're busy doing us, creating this world for us, creating this space for us. So it is not too small. It is not too small. It's too small with our earthly understanding that, okay, if you're helping this kid over here, you can't be helping that kid over there that may need something greater. But I want you to expand the possibilities of abundance, having abundant energy, abundant possibilities to help. So they could be helping you find your keys over in Brooklyn, New York, helping Phil over in Seattle, helping Stacy over in Australia. The spirit is infinite. Spirit is infinite and runs completely through us. Oh, I got the goddesses too. Just got the call to acknowledge them. Yes, got the goddesses too. All here. Yep. I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And just as they are infinite, so are we. Type into the comments, I am as infinite as my creator or creators. I am as infinite as the force which made me. Infinity. That's different than our scarcity thinking of there's just enough wisdom, there's just enough time, there's only enough love, there's just so much money. No, it's infinite and expansive. And when we move and we open our energy to this, like just up and out, that is opening our arms and opening our hearts and opening our space to the possibility that there is infinite guidance for us as well. Infinite guidance. Type that in. There's infinite guidance for me. Type that into the comments. I see y'all. Hey, Only K. Hey, Keita Michelle. Hey, Sankofa Lynn. Type it into the comments. There is infinite guidance for me. For me. Yes, there's infinite guidance just for you. We only have to access it and tap into it. And so the big question whenever we have a conversation about intuition, yes, that people have is, how do I distinguish that intuition from my fear voice? Because we all have that fear voice that's saying, ooh, don't do that. That's scary. That might change your life. Ooh, don't do that. Don't listen to her. Let's stay stuck. Let's stay small. That sounds crazy. Oh, don't do that. Don't work out. Don't eat the right thing. Better call that person back. Yeah, they suck and they're a horrible person, but that's the person you got. We have that inner fear voice that wants to keep us safe. And any attempt of safety is keeping us at the same time small, because growth and expansion includes risk. And so we thank that voice, but we have to learn how to distinguish. So the way to feel whether the energy is the energy from divine guidance, your intuition, divine guidance, right? Guidance, or is it the energy of fear, is because your inner guides will never make you feel small. It won't be a message that makes you feel small. It won't be, don't do that because you're going to embarrass yourself. It won't be, don't do that because, you're not ready for that. Don't do that. You're an imposter. Don't do that. Yeah, maybe they did that. Maybe they entered that program and were able to do that thing. But somebody like you can't do that. It will never attempt to belittle you or diminish you or make you small. And so what it will do instead is just guide you toward the next choice, the next option, the next open door. Okay? So I'm going to just recap that. The way to distinguish between the fear voice and the God voice is that the fear voice will attempt to diminish you. Your God voice is just guiding you and opening you up to the possibilities. Opening you up to the possibilities. And a lot of times it's just remembering. Sometimes it takes remembering that we were guided. You know, hello, Goddess Sandra is in the house. When I was with Goddess Sandra at our castle in Paris, I love saying that sentence, y'all. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you how much I love that sentence? And not because I'm bougie, maybe a little, but not because I'm bougie, but because I'm still at heart a little girl from Queens who's lived most of her adult life in Harlem, who never thought I would be saying that sentence. So yeah, when I was with my girl, Sandra, Goddess Sandra, in our castle in Paris, and I was in the lobby and I was waiting when we were leaving after the Goddess Pray Love this year's past retreat, the Goddess of Paris retreat. And we were waiting for my car to pick me up, my mom and my sister. There was this they sent a little car, like a little tiny car to take 3 people to the airport. And I started freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, like I do not, if it was just me, I don't mind missing a plane, but I don't want my mom standing around in an airport and inconvenience and having to stand and, you know, she's got knee pains and things like that. And I was like, it just really, like, I just felt like it was really unprofessional. And I was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that this is happening. But then I remembered that we are always being guided. And how many stories are there of people that said, oh my gosh, I was going to be on that plane that crashed. We don't know how life is being orchestrated for us. And so when I remembered that, I was like, oh yeah, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. If I'm missing a plane, it's because I meant to miss that plane. I can't miss the plane that's for me. If I miss a plane, I'm missing the wrong plane. And so it's all good because my back is had. And immediately then I felt a sense of calm and I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you for sending the wrong car so that I wouldn't be on that plane. Thank you. I don't know what the reason is, but there is a reason. There is somehow a reason, and I'm going to trust it. Type into the comments, I trust my inner guidance. I trust my guidance. Goddess Keisha says yes. Goddess Keisha was there too. Goddess Keisha says yes to the castle in Paris. And I want to shout out Goddess Keisha because she has come back from our Manifesting Miracles retreat, and what? She has manifested everything. So I want to send you love. And I want to send Goddess Damali love because Goddess Damali also has been rocking it and killing it. So thank you, Goddess Damali, who led an autumnal equinox healing circle that I much needed. And it was beautiful for helping me to further tune into my intuition and tune into my guidance. And so how do we do it? How do we do it? We have to practice our intuition because in this Western society that we're all in, we are so practiced out of it. We're practiced out of not trusting ourselves. We're practiced out of thinking that something is wrong with us. We're practiced out of thinking that we are fundamentally flawed or broken. You are not the one broken thing in this beautiful universe. You're not. You are magnificent beyond measure. Let's declare that. Type that into the comments. I am magnificent. I am magnificent beyond measure. Type that into the comments. How magnificent must you be that there are angels and ancestors and saints and everybody showing up to love on you and your life and have your back. Say that and feel it and stand taller when you move today. I am magnificent beyond measure because you were chosen for another day. So we want to practice tuning back into our guidance and tuning into our intuition. And so one of the tools that we use, which is really helpful, is just start with journaling and asking questions. Ask questions. The questions that you ask are what is gonna help your brain to create the answer that you need. So if the questions that you ask keep going, why does everything suck? How come nothing works out for me? Why would this happen to me? Those are the answers you're going to get. Oh, well, let me just tell you why you suck. Oh, cool. Let me tell you why nothing works out for you. If the questions that you are asking are like, what should I be doing next? How can I make my life greater and more exciting? What is the next path that I should be able to take? I'm feeling powerful. I'm feeling joyful. How can I expand that? Now that is a question that then the universe wakes up and pays attention. Oh, okay. How can I expand my joy? Well, here's some answers. How can I expand my visibility? If you're part of the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, take the free class, richgoddess.club, free spiritual business class to get started, right? So the questions that you ask are going to expand or shrink your possibilities. So start out, number one, you're going to practice tuning into your intuition by journaling. Number two, tap into your dreams. I come from a dreaming family, which is really beautiful, but also, frankly, sometimes very annoying. Because you could be trying to do something in the dark and folks over here in the light dreaming about it, looking at you crooked-eyed and about to tell you about yourself. So tapping into our dreams, we all have access. It's just that some people, some families, some groups, some individuals may be more in tune with it. Your dreams are not random. It's not random. So start to tap into your dreams. When you journal and you come up with those questions, whatever the question is, maybe ask the question before you go to sleep and, go to sleep and dream on it. Go to sleep and dream on it. Like, okay, well, should I be doing this? Let me dream on this and come back to you. Go to sleep and dream on it. You may want to give yourself some guidance like, okay, if it's a yes, let it be pink. If it's a no, let it be green or whatever. I'm an AKA, so pink and green, right? So pick your colors and then that will help you with the guidance. But you've got to, as soon as you wake up, have that dream journal next to you and just write it down, just free write without thinking or trying to edit it or anything like that. Just write it all out. Write it all out. You're going to write yourself free. Okay? Just write it all out. And then later you can read it and start to organize and see. Number three, you want to pay attention to, there are symbols that each of us have that, are in tune with whatever guidance it is that we're receiving. We are as ancient as time, and so is, just everything that is here. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Spirituality and science say the same exact thing. And so any thought that we're having sometimes are not our own, and we're just tapping in to, the spiritual current of thoughts. And the same with symbols. Symbols mean different things to different groups, different cultures. This is why we start off with in the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, tapping into your archetype of your brand, your archetype of who you are, because we are, again, ancient, all of this machinery. So what symbols reoccur in your life? For me, it is feathers, and sometimes hot pink feathers that I see when it's like, okay, you're on the right track, like in the craziest of places, hot pink feathers. There we go. And you could even ask the universe, just if you want to do, you're not testing the universe, but if you want to do a test, imagine, okay, what is it that I would like to see that will prove to me that I am on the right track? Okay, I would like to see a yellow butterfly. And it sounds crazy, right? Because it's not logical. It doesn't have to be logical, but somehow that will pop up. It could be a yellow butterfly in a book. It could be somebody with a yellow butterfly on their shirt or their earrings or whatever. It could be a butterfly flying around in nature. Pay attention to the symbols. What are the symbols that mean something to you? For some people, it's, some people relate more to spirit animals. Some people relate more to, it could be, okay, recurring crystals, rose quartz tends to follow me. Yes, beautiful. So Goddess Miss Rosie Love says for her, it smells. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So for all of us, we have different ways that guidance follows us. If there is an ancestor who you knew, it may be the smell of their perfume or how they smelled or how something they smelled cooked or something like that. There is guidance there. There's wisdom there. Let's just tune into it. The programs that you want, the successful program that you need to create, that you're like, oh my God, what's that program going to be? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's already there. So just ask your guides, okay, how guide me to download. It's just a download, to download what I need to download. Guide me to download what I need to download. Type into the comments, I now download exactly what I need. I am now downloading exactly what I need. So we're sitting here talking and I'm downloading a couple of books, a couple of courses, a new deck of cards, downloading all of it, okay? Number 4, definitely pay attention to use different things like, affirmation cards. Of course, I love, as you know, the Goddess affirmation cards. This is the Woman Manifesting affirmation deck. And so what we do when we are pulling a card is that we are tuning in to our guidance. So for example, on this new moon, it's a new moon, so I'm just going to pull one card and just see what the guidance is. In fact, I'll just split the deck. Okay. And we pulled Cosmic Success, which is a birth card with the affirmation, all I do is win. Type that in. All I do is win. That is right now guidance for all of us. You are birthing something that is a cosmic success. All I do is win. Type it in. All I do is win. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Goddess Carmenta. She is an Italian goddess. Yes, Roman. All I do is win. All I do is win. And so there are all kinds of tools available to us, my goddess cards, other people's, that can help you with your guidance. You can, if you are into spiritual books, like if you are into the Bible or the Quran or, the Torah or, the I Ching, whatever you're into, you can use those tools as well. You can use, here is one of my favorite spiritual books, the Sacred Bombshell Handbook of Self-Love, and you can just open it. You can ask a question and just open it to find your answer. Ooh, and here's what I got. Practice extreme self-care. Okay, that's our guidance right now from the Sacred Bombshell Handbook of Self-Love. Type it into the comments. I practice extreme self-care. Not just a little, but a lot. Extreme. Over the top to make up for all the stuff that's going on out there. I practice extreme self-care. One of the other tools that I discovered in just the past couple of years, which has been incredible, is scrying. And I'll actually have to do a whole separate video about it. But using crystals and being able to scry for the answer has been incredible tool for tapping in to your intuition. And so there are all kinds of things that are available to us. All kinds of things that are available to us once we learn how to distinguish between our fear voice and our God voice. It's just remembering, putting back together the fact that you are guided and protected. Affirm that. I am sacredly guided and protected. I am sacredly guided and protected. And I want to remind you also, Goddess Keisha, we were having this conversation in your incredible coaching session the other day. We were talking about the fact that, that this is the moment, that it's not one day. It's not ultimately, it's not you won't be happy when, I'll be happy when, I have that relationship or make this money or live that place or buy that car, or no, it's gotta be right now. It's got to be right now. And to share with you, I'm getting ready to leave town, to go out of town, to go to a funeral for the second person in 40 days under 50 years old. So our future is not promised. This is it. This is our moment. If you opened your eyes, you were chosen for another step in the journey. And so I cannot impress upon you how important it is that we have your magic. You're not going to die. We don't want you to die with your music still in you. We need your music. We need your magic. We need your mojo. And the way that I know that is because we woke up another day. All right, goddesses? So go forward. Oh, wait. One more step. Wait. One more step. This is the key. Very important. When we hear that guidance, this is actually most important. Once we hear that guidance, take inspired action. Take action. Take action. Don't sit and keep mulling it over. Take action. You received guidance. You have to trust it. If you receive guidance, okay, get out of this subway car and go into the other one. Don't question it. Trust it. Trust it. Take inspired action. Type that in the comments. I take inspired action. I take inspired action. And we all know we have had that friend that we keep giving advice to. And then when they ask us for advice, do we want to keep giving them advice? No. Don't be that friend to the universe. Don't be that friend. Take inspired action. If guidance tells you, yes, I should do this, and you don't know yet how, don't worry about it. Tune in, take inspired action, and see what happens next. Woo! All right, goddesses. Thank you so very much for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday or whatever day it is, wherever you are. If you want to come play with us live, hit the share button, hit the share button, hit like, hit subscribe, hit all of it. Come play with us live, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays, and check out my free spiritual business class at richgoddess.club. richgoddess.club. Be seen, be heard, launch a movement because we need you. Namaste, goddesses. Namaste. Bye.